Hey there, everybody. I have Chase joining me. Say hello, Chase.
Hello.
We're going to be discussing the 7 best things about living in Franklin, Tennessee. And a few of the things I'm going to have him comment on so you can get his take. And we're getting after it right now. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Greg Spackman. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Tennessee. So if you're looking to make that move to Franklin or anywhere in the Nashville area, please reach out to me and my team. We'd love to help you. And so on to the video. If you stick around to the end of this video, I'll share with you a major reason that we chose Franklin when we relocated from Southern California here. The number 7 best thing about living in Franklin, Tennessee is all the events that Franklin puts on. They put on a Veterans Day parade where the cops would dress up like stormtroopers and a bunch of other things, but the parade was amazing and super cool, so make sure that you attend that. And then they have something called the Pumpkin Fest. And Chase, what do you remember about the Pumpkin Fest?
I remember grabbing a couple pumpkins and carving them out.
Okay, so they have that. They also have the Dickens Christmas, and that's set up in downtown in the square, and there's a bunch of different street vendors and that sort of thing. But there are a number of events that happen in Franklin. You just have to look them up online, and you can attend them. The number 6 best thing about living in Franklin is the location and growth. So let's open up the map, and then I can talk about that. All right, so we have Franklin open on the map. You're about 20 minutes up to the airport in Nashville. You are 15 to 20 minutes to downtown Nashville. You're about 45 minutes to Murfreesboro. You are 25 minutes down to Spring Hill. And you're about 4 hours to Atlanta. Although the one time that we went to Atlanta, it took us over 6 hours because of all the traffic. And they decided to shut down one of the freeway lanes to do some sort of road construction work. We didn't see them actually do any of the road construction. So that sucked. And then you're about 3 hours up to Louisville. You're 45 minutes up, 45 minutes, maybe it's a fat hour up to Bowling Green. Bowling Green has the Corvette Museum, which is super cool. Now on to the growth. In-N-Out Burger is creating their Eastern headquarters in Franklin. So that's super awesome. That's near Berry Farms where they're building that. The first In-N-Out should open in Franklin as well. So you'll be able to get burgers there really, really soon, and then they'll grow all through the East Coast. But that's super awesome. I remember growing up, they said that they would never go east of where they currently are, which is Texas, I think is the furthest east you can go to get In-N-Out right now. I was part of a group of real estate agents that met with a bunch of different city officials and private schools, and we learned, everything that they control, how the roads were built, what roads they were going to put in, what companies were going to be coming to the Franklin area, what growth they wanted, and everything else, how they kind of put Franklin together to grow it to what it is today. They have been building a ton and are still building a ton of subdivisions here in Franklin. So I really like how they do homes here in Tennessee more than other states that I've been to, since when they start a new subdivision here, they'll add, 10 to 100 homes. They don't seem to build like massive subdivisions here, other than there's a few that are really, really large, like McKay's Mill is one that's got over 1,000 homes in it. But most of them are smaller subdivisions. So you kind of, when I would say go to this subdivision, you would be able to know what that subdivision is. Like Falcon Creek, for instance, what all Falcon Creek is. It's not a pain in the butt to find where you're going to be going, because some other areas where one subdivision starts, another one ends, and you just have no idea which homes are in what. So that's super cool about Franklin, is just all the growth that's going on here. However, my wife really doesn't like the growth because she likes all the rolling hills. But I think growth with everybody wanting to move here is just inevitable. So that was number 6, the growth and location of Franklin. It's got a really good location. Since it's just south of Nashville, and then you can get pretty much everywhere you want to go within 45 minutes to all the different cities that I help clients relocate to, like Mount Juliet, Hendersonville, Murfreesboro, Spring Hill, Thompson Station, Columbia, Fairview, just everywhere that people are moving to is 45 minutes away. Number 5 best thing about living in Franklin, Tennessee is all the shopping and restaurants. There are so many good choices of places to eat. And Chase, what's your favorite place?
My place is Jim and Nick's. They have the best rolls, best just food overall.
Awesome. Okay. And my favorite place, and something I highly recommend, is a place called Stony River. And they have some of the best steaks that I've eaten anywhere. My wife really likes the coffee cured filet there. So try that if you're a fan of that. Otherwise, I get the filet and then I have them cook it blue rare. So it's a challenge when we order food because she wants her food well done and I want it rare. So typically when we order food, I will order her food and then I will tell them I don't need food. And then after her food comes, I'll tell them I want this. Oh, I changed my mind. And then they'll bring me my food. By the time she even eats just a touch of it, I already have my food since I eat pretty fast. There's another great place you should try that's like casual food or takeout food, and that's Oscar's Tacos. They have Taco Tuesday, and Chase really likes that as well, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
amazing.
The Taco Tuesday, they do half price tacos. I really enjoy the chicken tacos. There's also this cool place called Tzatziki's that has good food. Chase likes that as well.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And there are just a ton of other places below, but if you comment below what your favorite place is, that would be awesome for me to see. Now, as far as shopping wise goes, Franklin has most shopping that you need. They have a mall. There's a ton of different shopping that you need, pretty much TJ Maxx and Ross and just whatever shopping that you need as far as grocery stores. We have Kroger and Publix that you can go to and Whole Foods. So you have, and a Sprouts. So pretty much whatever shopping that you need is in Franklin. If it's not in Franklin, then you're 45 minutes out to Murfreesboro for it, or up into Nashville, or out west into Bellevue. You can just get whatever sort of shopping you want from Franklin within 45 minutes. Number 4 on the list is our home options, and they have starter homes, mansions, farms, new construction, pretty much whatever you want in Franklin you can get. So you just got to let us know what you're looking for and we can help you find it. One of the best things is if you're wanting to buy new construction, you got to reach out to us. You need us to help you through the process. We or a member of our team will attend the design center appointment and help you with some selection choices or just take notes during that whole process so that in the end you end up with the home you want, because the builder agent, if you go direct, they work for the builder. Typically, you don't save any money going direct. It just means less or more profit for the builder. They already build into the cost of the home typically the price for the real estate agent that's helping, but we can help you with that process for new construction. There's just a lot of different homes in Franklin, and the downtown area has older homes, and different areas have different age homes, and we've pretty much helped people move from whatever type of home you need. If you're wanting to do farm, that's awesome. And we've helped some people buy, a 30-acre place, and I've helped people sell that as well. So lots of different home options in Franklin for you to choose. Number 3 on the list is our schools, and the schools in Franklin are really, really highly rated. You can check that out online at either Great Schools or School Digger or whatever other website you choose to use. But for instance, Chase went to Clovercroft, right?
Yeah.
And he got to ride the bus to school. That was the first time he ever got to ride the bus, although he doesn't really remember riding the bus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but it was super cool where we lived. We lived in McKay's Mill, and the bus stop for us was the last stop for them to get on in the morning, and then it was the first stop for them to get off, which I think he really liked then. He doesn't remember it, but he really liked Clovercroft. They had something called the Clover Fest, where they had like a bunch of jumpy houses, and I don't know, he never wanted to come out of the jumpy houses, although that was 6 or 7 years ago that he went there, so I'm sure that's why he doesn't remember. Then when we moved to a different side of Franklin, Chase went to Winstead. And what do you like best about Winstead?
It had 2 floor and a massive playground.
So that's what he really liked about that. And he went there, which was super cool. Uh, Nathan, my second youngest son, he went to Clovercroft and then he went to Heritage Middle. He really liked both of the schools. If he was here, he could comment. He probably would remember Heritage Middle because he played the guitar there one year. And then my daughter Megan went to Independence High School and she graduated from there. My second oldest son, Cameron, went to Page High and he graduated from Page High. Oh, and Megan went to Page Middle. So we've been to a number of different schools in the Franklin area and they've graduated from different schools. So if you want to know anything about the schools in Franklin, I have firsthand knowledge from having kids go through a bunch of different middle schools and high schools in the area. The number two best thing, and this is one of my favorite things, probably my favorite thing about Franklin, is the downtown. And Chase's favorite thing about the downtown is?
On Saturdays, they have a little donut shop at the farmer's market, which sells really good donuts.
Okay, so Chase really liked the donuts there. I really like the downtown square. They have mellow mushroom pizza, which you got to try. During Valentine's Day, they do a heart-shaped pizza, which is super cool. I've never seen anybody else do that before. They have a place called Gray's, which was a old pharmacy, and they converted it into a restaurant entertainment place. But that's super cool. The entertainment there is awesome. They even have a really like a special top floor that you could get into, and I've been there, and that's super cool. But the downtown is awesome. There's Kilwins where you can get ice cream that's really good and fudge. They have a number of places for you to eat there. Just a ton of cool shopping that you could do in the downtown area. It feels like a real older style downtown, but it's been updated, I guess, in the insides, but the outside still looks like a real downtown. The number one best thing about living in Franklin is the people in Franklin, and they are really, really friendly for the most part. You're going to find people who aren't, but typically you're going to find friendly people. When we moved to Franklin, I would go to the grocery store to get bread or milk or butter or something that would, should take me like 5-10 minutes at most to run in and grab. Well, I would get stuck talking to somebody. Somebody would comment or see me and want to strike up a conversation for whatever reason. And 45 minutes would go by. I'd go home and my wife would wonder, where the heck have you been? And then after she got stopped at a later point by people and talked to them, she realized, oh, that's why he would be gone so long. So moving to Franklin from Southern California, when we first moved, it was super nice because in California, our neighbors would open up their garage, drive their car in, and shut their garage. Or they would run out to their mailbox because where we lived, you had mailboxes at the curb, although that's going away in Franklin, which is sad and a really dumb idea for the post office, but that's a different story. But they would run out to their mailbox, grab their mail, and run in without wanting to talk to you, or they were praying that they didn't have to talk to anybody. And then I shared at the beginning about one of the reasons that we chose Franklin, and that was due to my real estate business. So my office is in Franklin currently, and it was 8 minutes away where we lived. And the great thing about it being in Franklin was I could help people in pretty much any city around Nashville because I was 45 minutes away. If I chose certain other cities to live in, then I could be a lot further away, or it would be not as convenient. But where Franklin is located, you're 45 minutes pretty much to every city you want to go to. So if you're still watching my video and you're considering making that move to Franklin, please reach out to me and the team. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Until next time, I'm out. And Chase?
Peace.